Oh, I wish I could have. I need the foot rub.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I will pay for you to get a massage. You're not getting one from me.
Yeah, I suck at it too.
Oh, I don't suck at it. I just don't want to do it.
I gotta start that up too.
Mhm.
My empty clubhouse.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to La Petite Loop on Thursdays with Marshall and Yergz. For podcasting, I should probably drop the YouTube channel in here so you guys can see it. Right?
Hey, gang.
Hey, gang.
Big day today. Hello, my dear.
Hi. What's happening?
Thank you for Tuesday. I know
Yeah, no
you
problem.
something set up, so I'm still getting into Clubhouse on the desktop.
Okay, no worries.
I know you had something set up, so I mean, if you've got it ready, then today is still your day. If you got, I don't know what you might have had planned or not had planned. We'll have to talk about.
I didn't really have much planned. I didn't know what we were going to do and if you were going to be here. So I kind of just figured I would go with the flow, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe invite some people up to chat with us. And I'm looking for the link to the radio. So I got to go to Instagram for that. So that for the YouTube channel so that we can invite people. Found it. Okay.
Yes. So
yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome. Who do I have here? Ashley and Moni. Oh my God, I haven't seen you and Monshela in such a long time. So nice to see you. Welcome. That's it. I'm pinning the link. Let's see.
Oh, I wanted to do that for hours.
Okay. I'm going to start pinging in my people so they can listen. Maybe get some people to call in today.
Following us. Welcome on Facebook. Thanks for joining. Big news today. We are expanding beyond just social media and Yergz Radio. We are making the move to both FM radio.
So exciting.
And cable TV.
Oh my God. You didn't tell me that.
That's next. We don't have the contract for that yet, but I mean, I'm not going to be stupid. It's an opportunity for, especially my political one, to be in DC, where I really need to be. So I don't know exactly what that looks like yet, and how much space I'm going to have, and that's Sportcat on joining us on YouTube. Oh God damn it! I did it again.
All right, Brittany.
And now we're live on the radio. Finally,
now we're live.
Dumbass.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Hello to everybody on Facebook. Facebook times 4, YouTube, LinkedIn, Rumble, Yergz Radio, Clubhouse times 2, Marcella's accounts, and mine as well.
Yeah.
Huge news. It's been in the works. Congratulations to Glenn Sportcat Jackson, whose first show starts tomorrow, I think.
Cool.
I think I think
Angelica.
And I'm I did not want to do that. I just made that so big I can't see anything else. There we go. Yeah, Glenn, let us know where you're going to be when you start.
You see what he's saying? He's kind of a big deal. Don't let it go to your head.
That's an inside joke between the two.
Okay, because I was going to say, don't let it go to your head. Trust me, I'm psychic.
Don't anybody be offended by that. We're both giggling with that one right now. I don't remember the story behind it, actually. Other than, he had a guest cancel on Wednesday. And I heard it. So I jumped on after I woke up. There's hello to those joining on Talk TV 24. Thanks for joining. I don't know if it was from then or when I did a little cameo to announce, what we had going on through
I'm so hot.
through the Saturday night show. But yeah, we were both kind of. I don't know how it started, but it was just kind of a thing where, do you know who I am? That kind of thing. And um, but before long, we were telling each other what a big deal we were and laughing about it because we know it's totally not true.
I'm inclined to agree.
Say what? Sorry.
I said I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, it's totally. However, we now are the proud owners
Yeah.
of 7 hours per week of programming on WD. Don't screw it up, Yergz. WDJY
Ooh.
99.1 in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
So, and yeah, that's like 250,000 listeners for the geographic region. Sportcat, if you're still with us, I saw somebody logged off of YouTube. Send us what demographics you got. Just put it right in the chat. I know it's going to be a huge improvement that we're very much grateful for and excited about. But that's it. The next market that this particular company, Hype Media Global, is helping us with is where Sportcat is also already, and that's Fairfax, Virginia, which is essentially DC.
Interesting.
And if I got that right, it's not FM there. It's actually AM, I think.
AM's more news stations than anything.
But it's also cable TV, which puts us into. Oh, I think I had it. Hold on. I think I got the numbers, and I was like, "Yeah, for what we're paying, we're doing it."
We gotta get Julie in here. Have you called Julie? Let's get her in here. Tell her.
No, that was. I have the Nielsen numbers for Atlanta. So in Atlanta, in most of our time spots, we're going to get 18,000 people per show on FM, with another 1,200 people via their internet channel, which, by the way, we cross promote on. So they're going to be talking about Yergz Radio. We're going to be talking about WDJY, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
In the later time periods, like 11 o'clock and overnight, it's like 6,500 people, which still ain't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But once we start broadcasting that for people that they're also can get the internet side of it in Europe, we kind of hope that's going to go up. But we only have one 11 o'clock show or one 11 o'clock spot. And is Sportcat ignoring us? He is.
Okay.
WTF, dude. Show us some love. I don't know. Did he switch to radio? I didn't get that on.
Don't know.
I should get. So one of the things I want to start doing, and then I'll shut up and let you kind of run today because that's what I promised you when
it's
you
cool.
said you'd take over for me. YergzRadio.com has, and I need to go to see what that looks like for the user side. That's the dashboard there. But the actual site, the lady from Hype Media really liked. And honestly, this isn't a lot. I'm going to say, shout out to Jay from Limit Break Digital, who did Yergz.com. This one is like a really, really, really functional Facebook page. It is a website. All you need to do is go to yergzradio.com and it'll take you where you got to go. but Jay can do so much better, and that's what is in our future for this particular website. Because we're starting with other stations, I think it's probably going to be an opportunity to maybe dedicate a show on the website here.
Okay.
I don't know, or one of the, because when we pay for our LGBT station and our sports station, BR Logic is going to be providing sites for those too. So it's not like it's not like I'm struggling for domain space by our provider. So I think like maybe we can do a little bit more with Marcello.com
Hmm.
and move that over here. Once Yergz Radio goes to another YergzRadio.com goes to another um, internet service provider, web hosting provider. But I wanted to go in the actual to see what our listeners see, because there is on the homepage,
Yeah.
there is a chat, and everybody can go to that one place and be a part of that chat.
Really?
Now, you still have chat through your account on Clubhouse,
Oh, yeah.
which
In
I'm
the
not asking
clubhouse
people
room,
to leave. Yeah, right, exactly. I'm not
there is a
asking
back
people
channel.
to
Yeah.
leave, but from all of my social media, and the thing about this particular chat on YergzRadio.com is that it's available for every show on Yergz Radio.
Okay.
It's over there. And the DJs can sign into it. Our talent can sign into it. I got to put something other than Howard Stern as the top song on up the middle. But we've got over 4,000 visitors to the site. It's 2 months old. I mean, come on, that's not bad for really not having a lot of marketing for it right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is something that's also coming. Yeah, this is an exciting week, and I'm glad everybody here's a part of it. Might be doing some tweaks to the schedule, give some other people some better exposure. Um, Chris and Deb have been doing well over lunch. Jane Stahl in the late morning. Corey, Sam, and Dan in the early afternoon. David mid afternoon, and then us here in the evenings. And I'm thinking about separating that, creating two shows out of our 5 o'clock spot. One with you and me. That is essentially eventually going to be you.
Okay.
As you turn into whatever you want to do with it. I know we kind of sort of talked a little bit more on like the LGBT scale.
I don't want that to define me though. So, there's so much more that
Yeah,
I've always
no,
wanted to do, but
I
it's so
agree.
important to me at the same time.
Right. And that's the whole point, is all of us having a lot of the autonomy to go a
Right.
direction we need to go. But the other thing is, for me to be politics 3 days a week and then a cold hard not politics the other two, that's dangerous. And that it's to a point where it's not productive. Where did you go?
I'm here.
Okay. Don't leave me. This is your show today.
I'm not going anywhere.
Um, so that's that.
Yep.
Mark it down, gang. WDJYFM.com is, I think that's what it is. Did Sportcat like fall asleep? What happened to
Let's
him?
get the info before we start giving
Yeah,
our
that's what
information.
I'm
Let's
looking.
get the
Oh, there
correct.
it is.
Yeah.
Already in the browser. WDJYFM.com is 99.1
FM.
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 24-hour talk community
WDJY.
based. WDJYFM.com. Now, there
.com.
is also .fm, but the FM is in the first part here, and it's a .com.
Okay. That's fantastic.
So, yeah, there's that.
How do you feel?
So So for DJs, um, you and I think I still got to give you login creds, but you and I can log into the back end of yergzradio.com and
Mhm.
manage the chat in that fashion,
I
where
don't really like to
others
talk to
can.
anybody, Ross,
Yeah,
so
I know, but I mean, if it's
I'm
there,
joking.
and the thing about it is, it's ongoing, so you can
Mhm.
do it during the day. Yeah, send your
Possible.
folks there. Um, if for some reason you expand out beyond your one clubhouse, send it as another connectivity if clubhouse crashes or whatever.
Nobody's gonna watch.
Was
They
that a
don't have the
sneeze?
attention span for that. And that's not even being insulting. They're always so busy, all my friends. Like, I
No,
have
that's my
to.
point. They can check in and check out because it's an ongoing thing. It's not like if
Right?
you log out, it's done. It goes away. No, it stays there. And you can
Okay.
come back the next day, sign back in, and just scroll through it. It's not like you need a password either. You
Are
just
we
put
on
your name in
are
and
we
off you
live on
go.
YouTube?
We've been.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I didn't see it, so I'm
I think
getting it.
so. Yeah. Everything from Restream is saying life is good.
Okay. Well,
So, um,
so
who's listening?
I got some people in my clubhouse room right now. I've got Ashley and Collage, Francisca, and I have Tim. Welcome,
Hey,
guys.
everybody. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. And I don't know who's watching on YouTube. I even sent the link to my dad. Let's hope that my dad, I'm going to ask him to call in. Let's see if dad will call in.
Yeah, see if I should make a prank call to my Trump supporting brothers.
Why? Why? Why do we want to do that?
Because I'm a dick.
I know, but I don't want to sit here for the rest of the night doing
Oh,
politics, and
no, 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 no. We're not doing that at all.
okay, cool.
I just want to remind them that I have now a second career and they're still fucking up their first ones.
Wow. That's some shade. That's some serious shade, Ross.
Angelica appreciates me. Thank you, sweetie.
She does. She's sitting
Somebody
5 feet from me.
laughed
She's
at my
like
joke.
laughing her ass off. So yeah, it's funny because now that we're talking about that,
Go ahead.
so how old are you now? She's
Me.
12.
Oh,
Oh no, you're a big boy. So Luna, when she was about 7, had an accident in schoolyard and ended up her entire face cut up, her
cool.
knees, her elbows. She fell during recess.
Yeah. Oh,
And she says she doesn't know how. I'm inclined to believe that one of the bullies, because she had so many of them back then, knocked her down. And she goes to the nurse and they call me. The thing was, I was already on my way to the school for some reason. I don't remember why. I get there and they're like, oh my God. Yes, big Scorpio energy. She knows I don't like the Scorpios. I have a few that I love, but I don't have to like you to love you. Anyway, so yes,
story of
her
my life.
Luna's pointing over at Angelica, that one over there. So I get there, and like I said, her whole face is just like scraped up, and I'm like, what the fuck? She's supposed to take pictures. And I'm like, are you okay? And she was crying. I go back to the nurse. I said, the nurse,
She's
what?
modeling at 7. She's modeling at 7.
No, this was school pictures. School pictures.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
But she has modeled.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, she did until she was about 4. So I go over to them. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh my God, the nurse said that she was fine. And I said, fine? Did you see her face? Her second grade school pictures are going to be like this. And I'm showing them like, and nobody called me. If I hadn't shown up, would you guys have called me? So they're like, so
walk it off, kid.
no, fuck that. Not my kid. I'll baby my kid. I will. If anybody tells her to walk it off, it'll be me. And if anybody else says, yeah, I'm gonna be like, no, come here, honey. No, fuck you. It's my kid. So I go back to the nurse's office with her, and I'm like, Why didn't you call me to tell me what happened to her? Oh, she was fine. I said, look at her. She goes, that must have been after she saw me. I said, so in the span of like 15 minutes, the kid went from your office to her class in the auditorium and got scraped up. There's no
Yeah.
concrete in the building. So the nurse had been a problem. She actually called me drunk one night. Tell them I'm your best friend and tell them that I would never do anything to harm a child. And nobody said you harmed the child, lady. But, what are you doing? So I had that message saved for years. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, she ended up quitting. They were
TMZ
trying
that
to get
shit.
her out anyway. She had some sort of drinking problem.
You think?
I, I'm walking home from the shop with Angelica yesterday, and there's a dog, and I stop for every dog. And I
Yeah.
asked the lady, can I pet your dog? And the dog came running up to me. She goes, oh, she doesn't go to anybody. And I said, well, I have a way with
You
animals.
ain't just anybody.
I'm not. And she's
What was that? What was it? Yeah, there you go. Our Marcella is kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah. So she starts talking to me. And then I'm saying to myself, I know this bitch. I know who she is. And she asked me my name and I told her, I said, and you? And she says, I'm Myrna. I said, Myrna. And then I said, oh, it's the nurse. So what does she do? She starts immediately talking about what happened 5 years ago and how they used me to get her out. And she goes, you fed into it. You fed into it. And I was like, okay, we're done talking about that. How are you okay? How have you been? I try to make conversation with the lady.
Good for
So
you.
she continues every few minutes. And I was like, all right, Angelica, we're going home. I was like, well, I have to go because otherwise she would have told me her whole fucking life story. And as I'm leaving, yeah, they use you. You let them use you. You let them, and you fed into that. And I said, you know what? You're going to throw shade on me. I just got to go. Goodbye. I could have knocked the bitch down. I could have said, but I was just like, no, fuck this. And I'm sitting here going, how do I get myself into these situations? Basically, you
Oh, I
fucked up
know.
with
I
my
know.
kid.
I'm a shit magnet myself.
Well, she
Don't
fucked up with my
bother asking me
kid,
stuff
and
like what
then
it's gonna
and
happen.
hey Diane, hey Adam, and hey Jeannie, welcome. You fucked up in that arena, and then you want me to take responsibility for you losing your job. No.
Yeah, no.
I'll tell you one other thing. When Luna was, she started school when she was 3. She was the youngest in her class because of her birthday. And
Yeah.
there was,
What school did she start at 3?
public school. She was in pre-K. They started 4, but she was 3 until December. So they allowed me to, they tested her and allowed her in. So there was an incident. They called me to tell me that she's screaming in the nurse's office because someone grabbed her. An autistic child doesn't like to be touched. They still didn't believe she was autistic back then. I was like, what the fuck would you call it then? She doesn't. And she said that the woman grabbed her by the arm and hurt her. And I said, I want to speak to this woman. Nobody wants to tell me what her name is. I get home. Luna, what's her name? She tells me. So I go to the school. I want to talk to her. Now, there's 2 schools located inside the building, and they will not let me speak to her. So I also said, I want her removed from the classroom. I fought the entire year. They never removed her. They said, let's put Luna in the other class. I said, why? Why does the child have to suffer because of some mistake an adult made? They never removed her.
That kid too.
They never removed her. And I said, it's okay. Because they said, if you do anything to her, we'll have to get an order of protection and you will not be allowed within 500 feet of the building. And I said, well, that's okay because Luna graduates at some point. And the day she graduates, I'll be outside waiting for that woman. Well, she retired the year before Luna graduated. I never got my...
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, oh, Marcella, you're bigger than that.
Not today.
Not when it comes to my little girl.
I'm usually bigger than that. Not today.
No, turn the other cheek, Marcella. Hers or mine?
Yeah, I'm going to turn it with my fist.
So...
and then turning the ass cheek with my foot.
Remember we talked about bullying not too long ago. So I told you it started early because then the other kids, they would pick on her and and call her a crybaby, and they would get mad because she didn't want them to touch her, and it was kind of annoying. Oh my God, hey Steve, it was kind of annoying because Steve, if you want, and the rest of you guys, log into the YouTube channel. You can see me and Ross live. It was just fucking annoying. Like every other week, there was some kid pushing her around, a boy putting his feet up in the back of her chair in the auditorium and kicking. And then, we talked to the child. Maybe you could do something other than talk to the child. Maybe you could tell them, listen, this is not acceptable and you will lose all your privileges. Well, we really can't do that. Why not? If it was my kid, you want to bully somebody, guess what? Now you get your phone taken away. You get no TV time. You get to go to bed early. And you get extra chores.
Oh,
That's what you get for being a bully. What?
you had me at go to bed early and no TV.
Well, I didn't raise perfect children. I raised awesome people. And, they've had their fair share of encounters where they were in the wrong. And I would tell them, I will back you up and I will always protect you and defend you. But when you're wrong, when we get home, if I know you're wrong, when we get home, we have to have a conversation. I mean, my other kids, my other daughter, who is the tiniest one of all, and 5 feet nothing, before she turned 5 feet, and she was 4'8", 4'10", she was fighting with people, and I was being called to the dean's office like every month, and I was like, what is going on? Well, because other kids would pick on her because she was tiny, and that had been happening to her too. But I would still show up and defend my kid. And they would say, well, she started the fight. There must have been a reason that she threw the first punch. Yeah. And yes, she will be punished for fighting. And then I told you, she was bullied last year by a 14-year-old kid. She was 10. And it just persisted and persisted until I called the school and I said, I am going to show up tomorrow with a police officer, with a lawyer, and with New York One TV station, because they love this kind of shit.
This is the kid the guy kid that was bullying her, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she said that he would walk up to her in the hallway and go, boo, or he would, when they get, because they were on the same bus, he would tell her how annoying she was all the time, or throw things at her.
She grabbed his ball.
The apple.
It was an apple?
It was a stress ball shaped like an apple, a stress ball. Okay. And he threw it at her. So she picked it up and she kept it. She said, it's mine now. You threw it at me. It's mine now. And when the matron came out with her finger in Luna's face like this, I said, put your hand down. And I was calm. I said, what the fuck is happening here? Put your hand down. She did it. She did it. And I said, I don't care what she did. Put your hand down. I'm the mother. And she kept going like this. And I said, if you don't remove your hand from my child's face, I will break it. And then back up, put your hand down. That's all she, and I said, I don't understand people these days. What makes you think you have a right to discipline another person's child that way? So I basically
said, it's one thing if she's got control of the bus as the matron and no parents are there. But now the girl walks off the bus, smacks right into her mom. Yeah. Hello. Tell mom what's going on. Wash her hands.
And so she's basically saying she stole his ball, his apple. And at first I'm like, you stole the kid's apple? And I said, can you tell me what happened? And she says, he threw it at me. So it was on the floor and I picked it up and I put it in my bag. And I said, he threw it at you. She says, yes. And I said, well, I'm going to believe my child first. I will get the truth out of her no matter what. He threw it at you. Then you tell his mother he can have it back when she calls me. He didn't throw it. He didn't throw it. I said, you saw this. I see everything. And I said, okay, then. Wait, shout out to Mr. Ming and Pavon. So good to see you guys. So I said, you see everything. Called another child on the bus. Called their mother. I said, was your son on the bus today? Yes. I need to speak to him. Did you see what happened? He says, I sit in the back. I saw everything. He threw it at her and he broke a pencil and threw the pieces at her. I said, okay. So I called the matron back. Hey, it's Luna's mom. Oh, yes. Is she going to give the apple back? No. I want to tell you, though, that I have a witness on your bus that says he saw the kid do it. So I need you to tell me now. You said you saw her. Well, I can't see everything. There's only one of me. I said, make up your fucking mind. Either you saw it happen or you didn't, because now you're lying to me.
Yeah.
That was it.
Or maybe she's not lying. She just doesn't know her shit.
No, she did fucking lie. I see everything. You didn't see everything because you just got called out for lying, for not seeing it. What? Hello, Brittany. European accent. So I have this thing about bullies. You know, a lot of my, with the exception of maybe Jason. Jason was bullied once, but Jason now a 6'3" grown man. And
that's your oldest.
My oldest child, my only son.
Yeah.
My only son. And sure, he's so gentle. Literally, just the most gentle person in the world, like a gentle giant. But don't get it twisted, because he will fuck you up. I messed with one of his sisters, and that's that. Hey, welcome, Amir. So I have I really just hate bullies. I hate them. I mean, we have a no tolerance law in New York State, New York City. And for this boy, 14-year-old boy, picking on a 10-year-old girl, first of all, and then to think he's going to get away with it. And we found out, like, from investigating through speaking to other parents and family members of some other children, found out he's been doing this since like the first grade. And he's got lackeys.
You told me that.
Yeah, he's got lackeys. So all the other kids end up taking the blame.
How is that not addressed in the fucking first grade?
Because they have a way of speaking to the children. And it's like, I'm sorry. I you know, maybe I'm old fashioned. I grew up with a Puerto Rican mom and a Puerto Rican grandma. And if I did anything, I got busted upside the head like that. It was like, oh, really? Smack. Now, I don't hit her. She's been spanked, but I don't hit her. But let me tell you, if I find out she's bullying, I'm going to hit her where it hurts. I need the proof. Show me the proof. Did you do this? Oh, you did it? Okay, guess what? Now you're in big trouble.
My 72-year-old parents grew up in an era where you were spanked in school. The teachers spanked you in school. I don't tolerate that shit. But sorry, you know what? You walked a chalk line. There was no bullying. Something to think about.
Well, okay, yeah, maybe.
And the other thing there too is, you know, there wasn't episodes of the lady jumping off the bus and still following a kid. Yeah, they had the common sense to say, okay, you know, Mrs. Marccella, you know, here's your daughter. Here's what's going on.
The way she chased her off the bus, I was in shock. Walking, yeah. And Luna, she's a sweet kid. I mean, she can be a little asshole like the rest of my kids, and I tell people that all the time. I had assholes, you know. Hey, Lois, welcome. But she's screaming at the woman, I hate you, and I'm like, something is terribly wrong here. For Luna to get off the bus screaming that way, and then that's when I see the woman in her face now, and I'm like, someone's gonna get hurt. I have to separate them. But no, the bullying thing is it's a real thing. Luna says that the boy was also calling one of her good friends. What was it? Son of Jeffrey Dahmer? Because he was blonde with glasses and blue eyes. Told another kid who happens to be from, where are they from? Afghanistan? Pakistan. That he smelled like a pig. And I'm like, and what are the mothers doing about this? So Luna's, you know, she's very concerned with her friend, for her friends. And I don't understand why they're, you know, he won't stop bullying them. What's happening? I said, because they don't have your mom. Because I'll be damned if I let someone bully my kid. No. And I would have, if they had not stopped it, because I called him, I said, again, he did something on the bus. I am sick of this. He needs to stop. He can't even look at her. I don't want him to look at her. When she walks by him, I want him to put his head down. And if it doesn't stop, I will be at the school tomorrow, because I'm going to have her text me as soon as she walks in the building and tell me, did he do anything on the bus? I will be there with the police, with a lawyer, and I will call the news station. Next day, nothing. She gets home. How was your bus ride? It was okay. Did he even look at you? She goes, no, he didn't. Not at all. Okay. This is the way we have to do things. I mean, I don't know what they said to
Yeah.
him. I'm not even supposed to know his name. I know his name, but I'm not even supposed to know his name. I never met the mother. I would have loved to have met his mother so I could say to her, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is your son bullying other children?" Now I got it from other parents of other children who hang out with him. He always found a way to get his friends blamed for everything. And then his mother would say, "It wasn't my son, it was them."
Yeah. Because she's one of those savvy mommies.
Her little angel.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so no more bullying. I don't tolerate it. I see it in the street. I try to stop it. I don't like it.
Once you're in the movie theater, you saw the guys.
Good.
I don't know what she's saying.
What'd she say?
All right, what did you say?
We were in the movies that one time. You saw the people play fighting. You were like, "What the hell?"
Oh, they were play fighting though. It wasn't like real fighting. I stop if I see somebody getting bullied, and because I just can't tolerate it. I was bullied as a kid. I had long hair. They would throw gum in my hair or pull it or cut it. What?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would call my school experiences bullied, but I wasn't exactly one of the cool kids, and
I never wanted to be.
Yeah.
I was the goth emo girl,
Oh,
with the glasses and the book. I was a book
one everybody worried about.
I don't think anybody even noticed me. And I was okay with that. I'm okay with that now. I go places and I'm quiet. I'll go, listen, things get, too loud and heavy and I'm off in a corner by myself. Or I find one person and ask them questions and because I need to find something to focus on. Thank you, autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm studying I'm not studying. I'm hearing a bunch of things, but different things. And I'm thinking I've got ADHD too. Because PTSD, anxiety, and depression isn't enough. Let's throw some more shit on it too. Like, okay, great. Thank you.
Guys, if you guys are listening and you want to talk to us, the number is above. It's 888-88-YERGZ. You guys have iPhones, figure it out. Or the number is listed on the YouTube channel, or send us a message on the YouTube channel. We'd love to talk to you guys. Steve says, "Good on you, Marccella." I wish I could do Steve's voice because he's got the coolest voice. No one deserves to be bullied. Bullies need to be held accountable for their behavior. If the school doesn't want to do anything about it, escalate it. I would have done exactly what you did 100%. Thank you, Steve. Steve, you should come to the stage so everybody can hear your voice. I don't know what makes you think that's a superpower, Brittany. It's kind of kryptonite, and I think it's a kryptonite for a reason.
Your thing. Where's Brittany jumping in from?
In the chat over here in the chat. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I think it has its benefits. I think it has its benefits of being a kryptonite for you because when you learn to overcome it, that becomes your superpower. Just my opinion, darling.
We were, Jane Stahl and I on Both Sides Now, we're talking about Williams syndrome.
Oh, where is Ashley? Ashley actually talks a lot about that.
Really?
Yeah, Ashley, you should call us. Can you call us? I think that we need to talk to her. Yeah.
And that is, it's we are all on some level on that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're a total asshole and don't want to have any, connection with people, okay, or you are, severe with Williams syndrome, where you can't stop yourself from running up to somebody and giving them, the big super hug that this condition, inspires you to do.
I'm getting her the number. I want Ashley to call in. She can tell us a lot about it. Ashley, I'm sending it to you. Can you call? It's 3749, right? 93749. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. I'm hoping that she'll call in because she's been talking about doing clubhouse rooms to teach people about Williams syndrome. But I haven't seen one open yet. And she's one of the people that I will definitely support because she supports me all the time on the show, my own private rooms. You know, she just comes and she sits and she talks with me. When I was sick last year, she called me almost every single day just to see if I was okay. And sometimes she would just text, you know. Is she calling? Ashley, you're going to call us, honey?
Yes, she is.
Oh, yay.
Where the thing is, and why did it? I mean, I can probably just. There we go. Here it comes.
Yay. Okay.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, Ashley.
Good to talk to you.
It's really good to talk to you guys. How have you been?
Oh, good, honey.
I just mentioned something that apparently you have a very good base knowledge of Williams syndrome. Do you know that one?
Yeah. Yes.
What's your connection to it?
Has it? My boyfriend has it, and I have it also.
Really?
Yes.
So, serious question.
Yeah.
How, and I'm really new at a lot of these things, issues, conditions. So if I'm not using cool verbiage, forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
How, for lack of better terms, functional are you on a day-to-day basis without healthcare provider or parents or something like that?
So right now I'm with my mother, and it's your radio, and they're talking about Williams syndrome right now, actually. So my mother just said hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, she just got home. She's gonna make some pasta with, I think, shrimp and some cheese, I think, for dinner tonight.
They're a bunch of foodies. I get pictures every day, Ross. We had this for dinner, Marcella. Thanks, Ash. Now I'm gonna go and drool.
Yep. So Williams syndrome is basically the chromosome number 7, and the chromosome 7 basically is the elastic gene, and there's 26 to 28 genes, and the genes of that cell go away basically. So when you're born, you don't have that.
So, sorry. So is it true you're like, you kind of redefine the definition of being a hugger?
Yes.
Like you're very affectionate.
Are like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very, and how about your boyfriend? You said your boyfriend has it too?
Yes, he has it too. Yeah.
So is Duke super affectionate too, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Yep.
He is.
Yes. But we only see each other once a year, but definitely, yes, we call each other on FaceTime, and he's always talking about everything that's going on, and he has like 3 roommates that have autism and Down syndrome.
Wow.
And they're like really funny and making fun of him, and like trying to get in his face and try to do things to him while we're talking. And it's very funny.
Just to make sure we're not talking about what Marcella and I were talking about earlier today. When you say, making fun of him, it's all very much in fun. Your boyfriend Duke knows that as well. We're not talking about any sort of bullying or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
I'll come kick their asses.
I think we just wanted to dispel some of the myths that might be tied to it.
Yeah.
So I was so glad that you called. Thank you.
So yeah,
You
but I got
are
another
very
question now.
welcome.
You only see each other once a year.
Yes.
How does that happen?
So last year we went to Cincinnati for, I think, a few days, right, Mom? Like a few days? Yeah, we did. And basically, we went all over Cincinnati. We had a lot of fun. We went to a few places. But one day we both got sick, unfortunately. So we couldn't do like some of the activities, but most of them we did.
Nice.
Yeah, we had food poisoning. Yeah.
But I mean, clearly you don't live in the same neighborhood.
No, where does Duke
No,
live
we
at?
don't. He lives
Where-
in Cincinnati and I live in Chicago.
That's not that far.
Yeah, it's not.
How old are both of you?
He's like 27 and he'll be 27 this year, and I'm 30. I'm 36. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yep.
yeah, are you kind of going to be living with some sort of assisted care for most of your life, or what are the chances of the two of you actually getting together and spending a productive and happy life together?
For right now, I was looking at a condo, and my mom thought it would be like a great idea to have like a roommate just to hang out. And I stay at the building and just do everything else. So it's like 24/7, just me and them, and I can go outside and do things like go to the library, do other things like work and stuff. So because
So
right
you
now I've
can
been working once a month.
so yeah, you can work
Yes.
and you can like you're not you can get out. So I mean
Yeah,
you can develop a
definitely.
life. That's awesome. Good.
Yeah. I've been working at the library for like 6 years now.
She's a social
And
butterfly.
I really enjoy it. Yeah.
I mean,
I work
yeah.
at the kids department, so I really enjoy that. They have a brand new program that just started. It's about like a year old now. They have like an art class for preschool, and it's really, really cute and really fun.
Awesome. Well, now I'm also
Yeah.
thinking like creatively, and this isn't the sarcastic smart ass comment it's gonna sound like, although, I just saw Marcella roll her eyes like yeah, no, yeah.
No, behave yourself.
Serious question. I really mean that. You are a very happy
Hmm.
and affectionate type of person. Do you have it like under control? Like
Yeah.
what societal standards dictate?
So just like a hug or something like that.
I mean, just even to wave and say hello,
Yeah, of course.
because you would be, and this is not again sarcastic. I'm very serious. You would be an excellent Walmart
On the
greeter,
phone call. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
And you can do that more than one day a month.
Right.
You trying to get her hired?
Yeah. And so how about Duke? What does he do?
Duke has 2 jobs actually. He works in the food court at his college where he used to go, and he also does like surveys, and he answers like the phones and stuff if people have like survey questions or anything like that.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah, he likes it.
So I forget how
He also gets to try the food, everything.
another podcast I'm on, my co-host and I, it's her job to find the topics for us to talk about, and I had my 2 cents for whatever that's worth. And she brought this up, and we talked about it, and we kind of I forget what I titled the episode, but it was something like love like Williamson syndrome, like Williams syndrome. In other words, like more people need to kind of have that approach.
Mm-hmm.
And she led me to believe, based on the research she was able to do and some books that she read about it and so on, that in this case, you and Duke would spend the rest of your lives with your parents or with some sort of caretaker. Doesn't sound like that at all.
No.
Good for you. Good to know.
Hmm.
All right. Well, that's a little better than where any news about that could have gone. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think that we should be, I guess, categorizing everyone with this syndrome as not being able to function by themselves. Like Luna will definitely be able to live alone with autism.
Right. Oh no, that I understand. But based on the information she had available, and she does not purport to be any sort of expert on it either.
But what was the percentage?
She didn't say. I just asked, I just asked in general, and she says no. People with this will spend, their lives with their parents and or other sort of some other sort of caretaker.
The people who are running it.
And I'm sorry, what was that?
Your mom is asking a lot of questions. She's concerned. She's you're asking her a lot of questions, so her mom is curious.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing.
Yeah, no good. Exactly.
Yeah. Ashley, thank you for calling in, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Yep, thanks for calling in. Say hi to Mom for us.
Bye, Yergz. Bye, Marccella. Bye.
Bye now.
She's an angel.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
How do you know Ashley?
Clubhouse. Okay. She's just been my friend for a while. I told you, she supports everybody. If you open a room and she sees you in the hallway, she'll come in and sit with you. If you're by yourself, she'll sit with you and just ask you how you're doing.
I wouldn't know how to open a room if I was locked in it.
That's why you have me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you I found my new favorite alcohol?
What is it?
Coffee flavored rum. Hello.
Coffee flavored rum.
Yeah, you heard that right. And now my new favorite drink is coffee flavored rum and Dr. Pepper. Coffee flavored rum and Dr. Pepper. Who's that? That is I was on his podcast months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That is Patrick, I believe his name is.
Okay.
I guess he's disappeared.
Okay. We do not have a lot of rum drinkers in my family. My dad was a rum drinker.
I don't get that. It's so flavorful. Unlike the
you're white.
Scotches.
You're white. We're listen, we like my real dad loves Corona, tequila, These are the kinds of things that they like. My mom's a whiskey drinker.
Yeah, unlike whiskey, which tastes like rubbing alcohol on firewood.
Oh my God, come on. Jeez. My daughter's a whiskey drinker too. Riley?
Yeah.
My other kids is like beer. Just trying to handle Ross's drink. I think we should just let Ross handle his own drink. I'm having coffee, by the way.
Almost empty.
This is my first cup of coffee of the day.
No, you're so bougie.
I did a whole pot already.
Bougie?
Yeah.
My kid says I'm bougie.
You are.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's 12. What does she know?
A lot.
And feeling. So, at this point, it's iced coffee because it's cold. Yuck.
Yeah, I love iced coffee. I in the 2 years I've lived here in Tampa, I just bought out on the street at Dunkin' Donuts my first iced coffee in 2 years. I'm sorry, my first hot
Coffee
coffee.
is our friend.
Yeah, absolutely. My first hot coffee in 2 years. Now, I make it at home all the time.
What? Really?
Yeah, iced coffee down here is the way to go.
I don't
Sweet,
know.
rich vanilla flavor. Good Lord.
I did find an article to talk about.
All right,
But
let's do it.
just like the last one I wanted to talk about, this is from 2021. So you ready for this?
Okay, that's fine.
Just because I read it and I was like, what the hell? Hundreds of three-eyed dinosaur shrimp emerge after Arizona monsoon. When was there a monsoon in Arizona? Like, have you guys been there? It's a
Hillary.
desert. What?
Hillary. That Pacific hurricanes on the Pacific are called monsoons,
Just
and
Google the picture.
and I got to
This
Google
is
what
like from that Puppet Master film. That thing is going to attach itself to the back of your neck and take control of your body, I swear.
Arizona monsoon. Is that what
No,
we're searching?
Ross. Dinosaur shrimp.
Oh,
Google the picture of the dinosaur shrimp. Following a torrential summer downpour in northern Arizona, hundreds of bizarre, prehistoric-looking critters emerged from tiny eggs and began swimming around a temporary lake in the desert landscape, according to officials at Wupatki National Monument. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. These tadpole-sized creatures called triops look like little mini horseshoe
these are
crabfish
dinosaurs.
with 3 eyes. Huh?
These are actual dinosaurs. I remember learning about these in
what it
grade
said.
school. Yeah.
They look like kind of what I imagine sea monkeys looking like.
What?
Really?
Do you remember when we were kids and there were in the comic book you could order things
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they
one
never
of the things
came.
was
Dead
sea
already
monkey,
or whatever.
which was actually what, like brine shrimp or something?
Yeah.
Okay, their eggs can lie dormant for decades in the desert until enough rainfall falls to create lakes that provide real estate and time for the hatchlings to mature and lay eggs for the next generation. Fucking weird, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
So,
What?
oh, Hillary, stop being so bougie. Come on. You guys, save the links. Like, why do I have to?
Why is that not?
If she wasn't my friend, right, Hill? If you weren't my friend, why don't you call in? Hello, Bonnie. Ugh.
Oh, I see. Hold on. I need to share another. It's actually I enlarged it now, so now we can see.
The picture of the shrimp.
There we go. Yeah, there we are. There we go. What I don't like about Restream is that I have to turn off screen sharing to share another screen as opposed to just clicking on that other screen. And anyway, my problem, not our audience.
Where are we? I don't even see us. Okay, I think I got it. You guys see us on YouTube? Because I don't see us.
So I was actually trying to get on what's its nuts now? Rumble.
What's nuts?
What?
Wait,
And
wait, who's listening? Oh my god.
and yeah, that didn't exactly
Hold on, Hill. I'll bring you up in a minute.
would have liked.
Listen, don't listen to Uncle Ross, okay?
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Hill's coming up. Hey, Coco. Hey, Bonnie. Adrian, Anne. Good to see you guys.
Here's the other one.
That's why I said send another link because it's showing the old.
Man, where the hell did that come from?
All right. Well, I just pinned the correct link. Thank you for being so bougie, like Luna says. Okay, Adrian says Arizona has a monsoon season. It goes from June to September. It's like hurricane season. Well, I'm not going to Arizona anyway because of the scorpions. And stay away from Florida because of the alligators.
You know, we have crocodiles here too.
You know what? They're like brothers. They're like They're like fraternal twin brothers, so I don't want to see either one of them.
Oh, that's why right there. Okay, there we go.
Nope.
Now we go.
Somebody
There you
said
go.
to me
There's
the other
your-
day, aren't there alligators
There's
in
your
the sewers of
dinosaur
New York?
shrimp.
What sounds good? Dinosaur shrimp. Yeah, that's them. But did you ever see, hey, Hill, you ever see the Puppet Master? There were things just like that, except the size of your hand, and they attach themselves to the back of your neck. And then the prongs went in underneath the, right underneath the neck where the brainstem meets, and they could control you. I don't want those things anywhere near me.
Yeah. That's what you get to look forward to. With space exploration and shit like that.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No. I'm not up for being controlled by space aliens. Besides, I already told you what the aliens were. They're us in the future. By the way,
yeah.
do you hear my child getting over the illness? We overslept today.
I almost.
No,
Oh,
I didn't get up. I didn't hear any alarm. We overslept, so didn't put her on the bus. Thank God I got a text message this morning that actually woke me up. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It wasn't actually Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but it was a movie with Donald Sutherland. But it wasn't the remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland. It wasn't The Thing. The Thing assimilates you. It just takes over your entire body. Kurt Russell, 1981, 1982. I think it was the Puppet Masters or something. I can find it. Either way, they can keep their little Puppet Master demon dinosaur shrimp, whatever they are. What'd you have for dinner?
I didn't yet. That's
The Puppet
that's
Masters. Donald Sutherland. Check it out. Ross's attention is like a kitten. It's cute, right? Like I have his attention for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden he's like off grabbing something shiny.
I've got alcohol. Please.
You've got alcohol.
Priorities.
This is why I should be doing this by myself. I don't get easily distracted.
Well, you will be, actually. We've
By
been
who?
talking about that.
By what?
No, you'll be doing this by yourself, not being
Oh no,
distracted.
I thought you were saying I was going to be easily distracted. Boromir's
No,
here.
good
Look
focus.
at that. Boromir showed up. Florida is actually home to 6 different species of scorpions. You know what, Adrienne? Don't talk to me.
I haven't seen
like
any
you.
scorpions yet. And honestly,
used to be
since I
friends.
I haven't seen a gator or a croc either.
I have nightmares of them being at my front door.
With gators?
Yeah.
They're very skittish. They wouldn't.
Well, that's why I have a machete and my shovel.
Yeah, I have a baseball
All right, I
bat.
want to send you a picture. Where do I send it? Because we were at the pharmacy earlier, and I saw this thing, this magazine, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is a real thing. People don't get it." Oh my god! I send it to you.
What are we calling? What are we trying to figure out, Brittany?
I want to send you something. What is Brittany trying? Oh, like the
Vril?
What are you talking about, B?
There's krill. There's a sea
Krill is what
creature.
whales eat.
Yes.
Yeah, my dad was a fisherman. Remember, I sent you something on IG. Can you?
Okay.
You got to see that. I want my friends to see this. This is a real thing. Nobody believes me, and everybody laughs at me when I talk about prepping.
Notifications. Where you at? Oh, no, not there.
The Lords of Gondor have returned. Well, good to know. What was Boromir's brother's name? Everybody remember? Was it Faramir? It was Faramir, wasn't it?
I have no idea. You lost me with the question.
Boromir, Faramir, Lord of the Rings. Their father was Denethor. He was like the steward of Gondor, wasn't he? What
Are we
is the
talking
phone
about
number?
the elves or who are we?
Hill? I gave you the number last time. Go check your text messages or something.
Oh, you done it.
She's my bestie. She's gonna take this abuse.
Um,
Anyway, yeah, Denethor. Yes, exactly. But Denethor was his father. He was the steward of Gondor. Uh-huh.
yeah, you're talking to an authority there.
What do you mean?
Patrick, have Cheetah will view. I don't know where that
Yes,
comes
played
from.
by
But
John Noble. Funny thing, I was just watching Fringe and I just remembered I was thinking about the fact that he was in that. Bonnie, Faramir was great. And yes, Denethor was the steward of Gondor and he became corrupted by power. Yes, he did. And he fell to his death. Denethor played by John Noble. Okay. Hill, I love you. Please keep this number. Like, put it in your.
Lord of the Rings.
I gotta yell at Hillary. Hillary, please put this number in a safe place because this is the last time I'm giving it to you.
Are we talking? Oh, okay, yeah.
My friends are so needy.
Are you ready for the Prepper magazine or?
Did you see it? Okay, and it says, "Are you ready?"
I'm waiting for you to kind of take me on a tour of what we're seeing here. There's a glare there.
Okay, the whole thing was that we had gone to the pharmacy, and I'm standing online to pay, and I'm looking, and I'm like, "This is a joke, right?" That I had never seen this before. It's Hillary.
That's
Hillary.
Hillary.
You have 5 minutes, woman.
Yeah, Hillary.
Hello.
There she is.
All right, let me move the thing so I get a echo for you guys.
Yeah,
all right,
let's get rid of that. Yep.
Well, hello.
Hi, Hill.
I have something for you that you are going to absolutely flip out for. So I got some Stranger Things tarot cards for you, and
You're
the artwork
sending me
is
those?
amazing.
When am I
And
getting
I also
those?
got I'm sorry, what?
When am I getting those?
As soon as I put them in the mail.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Some palm reading cards. You said you were interested in learning more about it. It's like a card deck, but it's all telling you different parts of the palm and things that I never even thought on there you could read on somebody else's palm, like the way certain parts of the palm are raised or not raised. Because I've always just thought it was the lines, and I wish our girl was on here right now to clarify. But so I got to those, and I got to the Stranger Things at World Market. They were on a 60% off sale, and I'm like, I need to get those, so I'm gonna ship those out to you ASAP.
You guys heard it here first. She's sending me those.
Okay.
I will open them right here on air.
Yeah,
Send them to me. Okay, so I have to do this. I need to do this first. Bonnie, put your house in the chat so that everybody can access this because I do have replays on. Bonnie's got a Fellowship of the Ring house, and I am a Lord of the Rings nerd. So put that in the chat and I will join it, and everybody else should join it too. Hillary, I will open it on air here and shout you out.
Right on.
Brittany, are you talking about the Trill from Star Trek Deep Space Nine? What they had was a symbiote that would connect to them and they would live together. The symbiote would take over the body. Can I get any nerdier tonight?
That's a pretty good start.
You can.
That's a pretty good start.
So I found what you were talking about really interesting because there's something that I had been seeing often that the only way I can, I guess, explain it, it seems, so when you see people's auras that are connected into collective consciousness that are just, connected in, you see colors, you see beautiful, differentials of colors, and everyone's connected and it's beautiful. Then you see people, and you see a lot more lately than you ever have before, that just have a static, like it's blocked. It just looks like white fuzz around them. It's staticky. And lately I've been seeing what looks like a collected energy, and it's at the nape of the neck. And and I haven't talked to you about this, which is why it's fascinating that you brought it up. Because I've asked a couple of Native American medicine men type friends that I have that this is like, what they do. They read auras and stuff, and both of them have seen the same thing, and nobody seems to know what it is. And it just seems to be like something that's almost collecting, and it's external from the person, and it doesn't really have a shape it's not something you can physically see. Like that looks like a krill. What is she? Our bill, a krill on the back of his
We
neck.
already established
But,
krill are fish. They're what? Well, they're kind of fish. They're what whales eat. I think.
Yeah, no, krill are actually delicious. But no, maybe we'll name it Vril, because that's what she said in the chat, right?
No, I don't think
but has anyone else noticed these things, and do you know what they are? Because they seem to be around people who are not connected in, people who are very angry, very self-centered, very me type, very focused on gaining for themselves, and they just seem to have a soul sucker. That's the only word I can use to describe it. Soul sucker attached to them, and it's something I'd never seen before in 45 years of life. And other people who also see auras are also seeing the same thing, and it's something that's new. And I'm just curious if you know any idea what it is.
You're talking about attachments. Look them up one day. Not those things. Not those things meaning what? Wait, not what Hill's talking about, or not what I was talking about. Deep Space Nine, the symbiotes, Jadzia Dax. Anybody remember that? You know what? Let's just leave that. We'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to it. Hillary. I don't know what she's talking about. We're going to have to look this up.
Brittany?
I don't know every alien species, Brittany. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, no, I don't think it's alien. It's not. I don't think it's alien.
What you're talking about is some kind
of. It might be interdimensional. It might be spirit.
Okay, so exactly. You're talking about something that's coming from another dimension and is attaching itself so that it doesn't have to leave here. And the energies of the host, of the individual, is what's keeping it here in this spot.
The first time I saw one was actually on the news. Somebody was, this guy had robbed a woman and beat the hell out of her, and she said she was giving her testimony, and he was saying that, she said that he kept saying, I had to do it. You don't understand. I had to. I didn't have a choice. I had to do it. And then I noticed, and several other reports, other people saying these same exact words. I had to do it. I couldn't not do. I had to. I'm
Where
sorry.
are these people? Texas?
Huh?
I said, where are these people in Texas?
Well, some are. I mean, it's all over. It's nationwide. There just seems to be like this attack of violent attacks, and people who weren't criminals before and don't seem to have any like reason for why they did it. And that's where I started seeing these things kind of collectively. And I was just curious if other people had been noticing something like this.
Well, I
had. It'd be happening more in the independent than it is right now.
Well, have you heard about the 10 or 15 foot tall creatures that were at the mall in Miami?
Oh yeah, that turned out to be was debunked. It turned out to be 3 people that were walking side by side, and the way that the lights were reflecting from because they had helicopters and everything else pointing at them, so the shadows made it look like it was one tall person, but it was actually 3 people. It was just the angle at which it was gotten.
So I guess those were really fireworks that went off inside the mall.
That's what they said. But, hey, who's to believe the media, right?
And well, I mean, 62 police cars, more than 100 uniformed officers for a fight with a bunch of high school kids.
Nah, it doesn't make any sense.
That makes 0 sense.
I also don't understand why if all those stores can catch a shoplifter in 2.3 seconds with a very clear video, why did nobody get any video of the inside of the mall? Not even SSC or CCTV.
No, I say no video of what?
The inside of the mall where this occurred at.
Yeah.
They've got, I mean, it's a Mall of America. They have a huge security force there as far as
where are the cameras?
To stop shoplifting and things like that. How come you couldn't get a picture of this? Which several stores stood at their store pages and pointed at it.
That's what I wanted to know. What happened to the CCTV?
When you say this, do you mean the aliens or the fight?
All of it.
Whatever
Ever
it
since,
was.
I just no video for
Exactly
any
my
of it.
point.
That doesn't make any sense.
There was nothing. And I'll tell you something else. When you're working in the government, I'll tell you what doesn't happen when a bunch of kids get in a fight in the mall, even if it's 1,000. You don't get 2 police helicopters over the airspace. You don't get your very nearby international airport, in this case, Miami International, shut down with all traffic grounded and all other incoming flights diverted to other airports for like 2 or 3 hours because of kids fighting inside a
With
mall.
your experience in this, as far as working in the sector that you worked in, what do you think would have been just cause for it?
A terrorist attack like the one I experienced on a terrorist attack like the one I experienced on September 11th. But the government immediately and aggressively said that's what it was. I left the Philadelphia field office that day and was sent home because I was the duty agent for the Philadelphia field office. First day in my career that I had this responsibility, being the duty agent, the on-call guy, rookie agent.
What does the duty agent do? What does that mean?
It's the on-call guy. When everybody else goes home and something happens overnight, I and another agent have to deal with it. And on September 11th, that was my first day. And we had no response even close to what Miami did for this supposed fight with 1,000 kids, who, by the way, were not there.
They were not there.
The video, what video is available,
Hey,
proves there were barely 1,000 people there, let alone 1,000 kids. So anyway, Hillary, we got some other shit to do. I've got to run. But as always, thanks for calling.
Bye, Hill.
Much love to you both. Talk to y'all later tonight.
Thanks for checking in, dear. All right.
So, okay. So I looked up what, hey, Jenna. I looked up what B was talking about. Brittany's family, by the way. And yeah, she's right. They are called the Vril. You ready for this?
Go ahead.
They are some sort of Atlantean alien. Is that what you're talking about, B? And they actually have been talking about them since the Nazi era. Yeah, that's what I got from this.
Atlantean, as in like Aquaman's cousins?
Yeah, I guess
Atlantis.
Atlantis, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're star seeds, basically. That's what she's saying. But well, star seeds are aliens, but they're basically saying that these things have been around since the Nazi era, and they probably worked with them, or they probably studied them. It's just way too much to read right now. But you know what? I'm going to read up on it, and then we can talk about it on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. What else did you have for today? This is all your show today.
No, it was,
Really
but
not
then we
much.
started talking about other stuff.
Well, yeah. Welcome to our world.
This is what happens when you have children.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you have for homework? Hey, Mom, did I tell you about my high score in the video game? And then it's like we go down this rabbit hole about video
Yes.
games, high scores.
Yeah. Speaking of going down rabbit holes and whatever, I've been also texting with a guy recently. I got to get a shout out to my new friend Austin. Finally met somebody even close to dateable and good looking.
Yeah.
And this guy's actually hot. So, hello.
God,
An active guy.
you're such a girl.
He's also a dog lover.
And where did you meet this person?
Facebook dating. A lot of people don't even know about that. There's a dating app on
I
Facebook.
don't know that
You
I
have
would
to be
want to meet
invited.
somebody on Facebook.
You have to be invited.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I've
yeah.
been it originally when I was like in the very beta, like a year and a half ago. There were actually serious people,
Yeah.
but now I get people liking me, and I'm deleting it. I'm just why?
Who doesn't like you, Ross?
Well, I get people liking me, from other cities and it's all very anonymous-ish.
How
Like you only
bad
see
is
the
it?
person's first name, and you know, it's not like your actual Facebook profile where people can see your activity.
I wouldn't want them to see my activity anyway. If this
This is
potential
just between
dating
you and the
partners or
person that
something.
you're this is just between you and the person that you're liking.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't like you back, that's it. Bye-bye. So I get
Well,
like all these likes from people I'm never gonna meet and have zero interest in, and they can't, figure it out. Where Austin works out, and as a gay guy, I'm authorized to say he's got a great body.
you're
But
authorized to say it.
yeah, just because
I like
hello, you know what
I
I'm
like
looking
that
at.
you're authorized to
Yeah,
say this.
that's one of the qualifications of earning your gay card. You can check out other guys. Hello. But it's been actual intelligent and dedicated
Angelica
conversation.
says, "What's his sign?"
We didn't get that far yet.
I'm gonna have to pull cards on this. I do not approve of this until I know more about him.
Oh, Austin, you hear that?
Is he
At
watching?
the moment, he was. I don't know if he still is. I probably scared him away. But we were texting while you and Brittany and I forget who
No
else.
wonder you're so distracted.
But as a Scorpio, you should be getting this kind of information. Yeah, I mean, hello. Let's
You should be.
play it cool and professional and not
Oh my god.
rush the poor guy. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm excited.
We'll see.
It's actually I'm like, how is this happening? Intelligent conversation from Facebook dating?
OMG.
This can't even be real.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I just think you need to let me suss him out first. Let me do a reading. And then I'll tell you if he's good enough for you.
You could probably use it.
What?
You like you're never wrong, you know that. And
You know
like
that
I
I'm
said,
never wrong.
I'm interested in whatever you can tell me.
I had to remind one of my
because
godchildren today that I'm never wrong.
I can always, head off something bad that's going to happen. But
Should I pull cards now?
I'm usually
Austin, are you listening?
Angelica says Michelle always knows. There was we were talking, one-on-one through Facebook. So I don't know if he's if we've scared him away or
Austin, huh?
Yeah.
I want to know if this
That's another
is real. I want to know. I don't want you catfished. So
I don't need to date another Brian.
Brian. I don't even like the name Brian.
Like
Brian.
2, 3 or 4 Brians in my life. Let's find
Why?
another.
Why do you do that to yourself?
Well, I mean, that's what their name is. I don't name them. I don't pick it. But Austin's a cool name. He's a cool guy. Definitely anxious to see and happy to see where it goes. And neither of us is like doing the whole pushing thing or expediting anything.
Oh, so he's
very chill.
He's not listening anymore.
Well, we lost some of the count on the live feed.
Yeah, and on Clubhouse too, but that's cool.
Yeah, and it comes and goes. It's a 2-hour show. Somebody.
Yeah, I don't have that much attention span, but I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if somebody's going to sit with us for 2 hours, I'm going to get worried.
Why? My friends would do it. Angelica's still here. Brittany, you still here? It's something to listen to. And I'm funny.
He just texted me through Facebook. He goes, I can hear you. I'm like,
yes, we do. We know you can hear that you can hear us. I'm pulling cards on you. Austin, may I have your permission to pull your cards? Please tell me what your sign is.
What's your sign, Austin?
What's your sign? I bet you he's a fire sign.
It's hot, so that would make sense.
It would make sense. Or he's a Libra because they're beautiful.
I told you, we scared him off now.
Oh, Austin, come back. I'm harmless.
Yeah, I saw that snicker.
Yeah, you hear that? You hear my kid? She goes, "You sure about that?"
Yeah. Oh, I need a new chair. Oh, I see those bubbles going. There's typing going on. Oh, it stopped. Oh,
Come on, Austin. We're gonna make you podcast famous tonight.
yeah, exactly. He's still there, but that's it. Uh-oh. I think that's kind of a... I'm being nudged to change the subject.
Got it. Okay, Austin. I'm gonna give you a reprieve. Next time, he's mine, Ross. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the rules. Family.
He needs to call me. I'm gonna get the 411 on him.
No,
Hey,
I
Azure
think
Pro,
it's
welcome.
probably that's a little early. Yeah, I'm just impressed that he hasn't run already. But all right.
By the way, you guys, make sure you go into my chat and join Bonnie's house, because I want to go and listen to conversations about the Lord of the Rings. My dad is such a Lord of the Rings fan. One year, he sends me this. What the hell was it? He sends me something. He's like, "Hey, I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and this is what I want for Christmas." I think it was some sort of blade or something, some like replica. And I was like, okay. And this was like in August that he sends me this link. So I go and I buy it and I put it away. And in late September, early October, he sends me this text message with a picture of the blade. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, Dad, what is that? Oh, Vinny surprised me. Vinny's my baby brother. And I'm like, what do you mean Vinny surprised you? He says, I told him how much I wanted this and he bought it for me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You asked me to buy it for you for Christmas. Guess what's in my closet? Well, I didn't know. I said, stop telling all your children the same thing. Each one of us, you have 5, give each one of us one different thing, okay? So then he calls me and he wants this crystal that he saw in one of the movies. And I cannot remember the name of it right now. It'll come to me. And he's like, I need this. Can you find this for me? So I go to all of my friends first who have crystal shops. I'm like, I need this. Can you find this for me? Nobody has anything close to it. I go to all the distributors. I need something that looks like this. Cannot find it. I finally get this beautiful, beautiful crystal. And I'm like, this is the one. This is the one. I call him, Dad, look. No, that's not it. What do you mean? That's not it. Well, it doesn't even look like what I want. And I'm like,
Why
you
doesn't
need a
he
new
just
crystal
go
dealer.
along?
What?
Why doesn't he just go along?
He's 70. I don't know. So
No.
I said, okay, I went and I bought this thing for him. And, I actually ordered it and I had it here. And I was like, I guess I could sell it. So he came by not too long ago. And I said, I'm going to try this. I tried this with the rest of my family and it works. And I'm like, look, it's just like the one you wanted. And he goes, oh, it's perfect. And I said, see? Knew it. And so he took it. Same thing happened with my daughter when she was getting married. I bought this incredibly, I didn't buy it. I showed her a beautiful, beautiful dress. I thought I would look amazing in. And actually, do you have the picture of me, my portrait picture? Because it's that dress.
Oh, God, it's in Instagram still. I don't know if I downloaded them yet.
Okay, so I bought, I showed her this dress.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Look at you.
That's the one. So I showed him,
Perfect.
I showed her this dress and I said to her, that picture's 4 years old, by the way. Before, and actually, funny thing, because the photographer photoshopped my hair black. My hair was purple at the time.
You told me that. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But if you really, really like zoom in, you can actually see. So I was so mad about that, but whatever. Anyway, I thought it came out beautiful.
I don't know
So,
it is. I don't know if I can zoom in on it though.
what? No, it's cool. It's
I don't
cool.
know if
Just
I can zoom in on it here though.
no, it's
Wait
cool.
a minute.
So
I can
that
do
by the
this.
way, that picture I took that when I turned 50, and
Uh,
I gave it to my children as a present. And you know what they said? We hate it.
you told me that.
Yeah, jerks. We hate it. Doesn't look anything like you. Are you fucking kidding me? So, because my hair wasn't curly in the picture, they straightened it for the picture.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they also. I don't even know why you would color something like that. Black hair and a black dress for a black background. Let the hair stand out.
I don't know. I'm not the photographer, but I liked the picture so much because it looked like my high school picture,
Right.
my yearbook picture. Did I send you my yearbook picture?
No.
You want to? I mean, because I haven't changed. Well, I haven't, but my yearbook picture looks almost identical, except that you can't see what I'm wearing. You just see like that coverall they put on you for those stupid yearbook photos. But I call my daughter and I show her that dress and I'm like, I think I want to wear this to your wedding. She says, absolutely not. I'm like, why not? And she says, because we'll see your cleavage. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like when do you not see my cleavage? Like everybody sees my cleavage. She says, no, you're not wearing that to my wedding. So I said,
It's
okay,
that one romantic comedy line. I forget what the movie was, but the mom sees her daughter dressed like that going to a wedding. She says, honey, you can't wear that. It looks like you're asking for it. I am asking for it.
oh my God. Okay, here I just sent you the picture of my high school picture, my yearbook picture when I was 16. So so from that moment on, all I sent her were pictures of muumuus, mother of the bride pictures. And she was like, "Are you serious?" I said, "I think it's pretty." And I just kept saying that, "Oh my God, look at this. Isn't it pretty?" And I just kept sending it for months. And she was like, "Mom, you can't wear that." There's 16-year-old Marccella.
There we go.
There you go.
I see that.
Yeah.
I definitely see that.
Now my hair was dyed black for that picture.
But you know what, though?
You know,
Wait a minute. Your hair's dyed in that picture at 16. What color was it normally?
it's auburn, dark brown auburn.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I looked like back then. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm sending her all these ugly dresses, and I did it on purpose. I just every day I would find a new one, muumuus or these tent-looking things, or these just awful, something I would not wear. And she was every time I would send it, or I would like be in front of her and show her, and she would get this look on her face. And if you've seen the look of me annoyed, then you know what she looks like when she's annoyed. It was just like, so I said,
Yeah, I was. That's what I was going to say when I, saw a shiny object and I asked you about the color of your hair. Um, you remind me from what I've seen, which obviously isn't a lot yet. That definitely reminds me of Luna.
Luna, really?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I mean, all of my
No,
children look like me.
But yet, Luna's the youngest one.
She's the
right?
baby. Yeah, she's the baby.
Yes. Yeah. From what I saw of her, I forget how, if it was a photo or, like in passing.
She's sitting right next to me.
Have her lean in, do one of these
Hey,
cameos.
you wanna come say hi to Uncle Ross? Hey, Puddin', come here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get her over here. I'm put my glasses on so you can see the two of us together. Okay, lean down, lean down, lean down, lean down. There's Luna.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
There.
What?
Uncle Ross says that looks like you. Or you look like that.
I mean,
Her hair is way longer than mine was in high school.
but I mean, she also you don't have glasses on in the photo,
No.
but yeah. Oh, hello. There's no denying that one.
Your nose poked my eye.
Okay, so thank you. No, but the other one, she's way shorter way shorter than all my 31-year-old. She's 5 foot nothing. And she's so damn beautiful. I can't show her picture without permission though. So I kept sending her these ugly dresses. And then I got a Mother of the Bride magazine and everything, and I kept showing her, and she's just like, no. So I finally dig up the picture of the black dress, and I said, hey, I was wondering what you thought of this. This is 6 months after the first time I showed it to her. I was wondering what you thought about this. And I had already bought it. She goes, so you know what? That's actually kind of pretty. And I kind of thought I'd see you in something like that. And I was like, she has no clue that this is the first dress that I showed her. So I ended up buying, I had already bought it. I ended up wearing that to the dress, to that dress to the wedding.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have to make sure things are good.
Yeah. Is he messaging you again?
Hey, he's fine. He's just like, yeah, not yet. And I get that.
Angelica, you're killing me. Tell him to get his
What's
astrological
Angelica saying
chart.
now?
What happened?
Oh, no. That's moved on from that one, Angelica. We're talking about
Oh,
dresses.
Bonnie, thank you.
I'm having a gay moment.
Oh, come on. Are you going to
Yeah,
start singing? Because all gay people like musicals.
No.
They don't?
You do not want to hear me sing.
No, I don't want to hear you sing. But do you like musicals?
Nat, rather good. I don't mind them.
Yeah.
But I would rather go to a hockey game or the beach.
I like hockey. You asked my dad though. Hey, I said, Dad, do you want to go with me to see the Islanders? I don't really like hockey. And I'm like, why? Just like a kid. He's like, so it's like somebody just messaged me about Lord of the Rings. Hang on one second.
That was 20 minutes ago, people.
No, somebody literally just
what the hell kind of delay are we on here?
Oh, Game of Thrones. We could talk about Game of Thrones next time, Deja Marie. You should come by. So
yeah, I've seen Lord of the Rings, have not seen Game of Thrones. Not even the scene where the blonde dude screws his sister.
Oh, shh. This is a family show. Not that kind of family.
Yeah, apparently. And all's in the family.
No, stop.
All right, so I do got a little bit of information.
I lost my train of thought.
February.
It is February. It says February 1st. What are we talking about?
His birth month.
February what? Is he an Aquarius? Or is he a Pisces?
Well, I'll give you a hint. It's coming up in the next week.
Aquarius. He's an Aquarius. I was wrong about him being a fire sign. Well, I don't know anything about him. So, well, he might as well be a fire sign if he's an Aquarius.
February 6th.
February 6th. Yeah, he's an Aquarius. Angelica,
come on. You got your moment here. Get in the chat, girl.
You wanna call in?
What can you tell me?
She's giggling her ass off in the other room. It's not enough to go on. He's an Aquarius. I don't know about Scorpios and Aquarians. I can tell you that Sages and Aquarians are supposed to be like a really good match, but who's standing behind you, Ross?
Nobody right now, as far as I know, unless you can see it.
Yeah, I can. That's why I asked.
Well, tell me, describe it. Who's here? Those of you not know, my co-host is a psychic who does amazing work with tarot cards. Can see, as the movie suggests, dead people, but so much beyond just that. He's more than that too. Like her spirit animal is a wolf, and yeah, you just got to experience it. You can go to hold on.
What happened?
Pooping. I'm so excited.
What?
God damn it, where is it?
What?
I had your thing up here. Oh, there it is.
I think my dad is listening. Dad, if you're listening, you should call in and say hi.
Go to marcella.com and learn more.
Can you guys talk about something more specific, if you guys don't mind? Specific to what, Austin? To you?
Oh, there he is.
To,
Well, hello.
to us?
Thumbnail photo.
We're
There's
talking about
looking in.
tarot and ghosts. There's a ghost standing behind Ross right now. He's an older man, really long arms too. And he's got his arms folded up, the sleeves folded up. Oh, anytime, Ashley. She said, thanks for letting her on today. His sleeves, all like if he was going to work. I feel like he was there last time, but
What kind of sleeves?
he's
Describe the
wearing a
shirt.
white collared shirt, but the sleeves are folded up, and he's wearing brown pants. What?
Describe his hair.
I am not like the police guy who does the sketch artist.
Well, are you looking at him or not?
You know they don't come through like that, right? They show
No,
me
I don't know that. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, can
What do
you
you
like
like?
chill for a minute? Because he's wearing a hat.
What kind of hat?
It's like a what they call the Kangles, like that, sort of like the newsboys wear.
That's my grandfather. That's my dad's dad.
He's got like these lines.
Just like this.
No, just like worn skin, like leathered.
Well, I mean, when I knew him, he was already, a senior. He passed away. Oh, sorry, Austin. He passed away at 72 or 3 when I was in 5th grade. And my dad is 72 now.
My dad's gonna be 71 this year. I know that he saw my message. Dad, you should, if you're listening, you should definitely call in. I'd love to say hi to you.
What? So what?
You should call my dad. What?
Well, what is? What's pop up? Is this the guy when there was a guy and a woman?
I think so, but that was a while ago, so I don't always remember.
Yeah.
There's so many that I talk to.
Yeah, I know.
I actually had this conversation with Jeannie today, how sometimes they'll come to me and they just come in. They want validation that they're still here, that somebody can see them. It's not like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost for me. I actually see them.
Yeah.
So they'll come in, and sometimes I see them like I've got this half wall where my my steps are, but I've got a clothing rack in front of it. So they'll lean over and I'll see them looking on the side and like, oh, somebody's here. Or like the other day, did I tell you about the milk container?
No.
Okay. I got this new one, brand new, in my home, and he's in the kitchen. And I went to pour milk and realized I had emptied it. So I put the cap on, I twisted it, and I put it down. And there's this guy messing with the cap.
Oh, you just told me this.
Yeah. So I'm watching him and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And he just keeps doing this. And then finally he gets it loose and he starts flicking it. But for some reason it wouldn't fly off. So he's just like flicking and it's tapping it. And it was bouncing. And I'm like, you do know I can see you doing that, right? So I called Angelica because I feel like she's going to be able to see them at some point. I'm like, Angelica, come over here. Do you see this? And she's like, yeah. And I said, do you see him? She's like, no, I see the milk cap. So any other person would see this thing and they'd be freaked out. Me, I'm annoyed because I don't know what he was trying to pull. But he's no longer here. He just came and went that day.
Milkman guy's gone.
But then there are others who, they'll come up and like Jeannie said that she would be scared if she saw them. And I said, yeah, I still get a little scared because sometimes it's quiet and my spirit team, sometimes they're not here with me. I'll have a moment to myself without all the noise and the visuals. And I'm laying down and all of a sudden one will come into my room and then I'm like, who is that? And sometimes they look off because they're confused. They don't know that they're dead, or if they do know they're dead, they look off.
That's what I was wondering with like the look that he was trying to. You're saying my grandfather, if that's indeed who it was, because he died again when I was in the 5th grade, way before any of this shit would be found in somebody's home. So he's probably confused as fuck. Like, what is this shit doing in an extra bedroom?
I had someone ask
The
a
irony
question
of that
recently,
is,
Ross, where she says, no, somebody had said, oh, if a ghost speaks another language, how do they communicate with you? And then this brilliant person was like, oh, spirit doesn't have a language. I said, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. No, they do. I get people coming in speaking all different types of languages. I'm in New York. New York has, it's like the freaking melting pot of the US because there's so many different people here who speak so many
UN
different
and shit.
languages.
Yeah.
What?
UN, the UN,
Exactly.
the
So they
garment
came in,
district, the
and I have
theater
one that
district,
speaks Chinese every
Wall
day.
Street. Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt that.
I don't know what the hell she's saying. I don't know what the hell she says. I had another one time. I was speaking to a friend, and there was someone who came and spoke Farsi. And I said, because I said to him whatever word it was that I repeated, and he goes, "What is it?" I said, "I don't know." He's just saying, and then he looked it up. He says, "Oh, it's Farsi," and I said, "I would have no clue." So occasionally they come in and they'll say something, and I will try to pronounce it. But I don't speak every single language, and not every person is going to communicate just because spirit wants to communicate with you. I think people like that are frauds.
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing is, I think my biggest beef, the people who are the skeptics,
Mm-hmm.
my experiences,
Yeah.
are the religious right. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. You don't believe in ghosts, but you worship one. Who's the asshole now? Sorry, Austin, and everybody else just joining. We're relatively new. I don't sugarcoat.
No, he doesn't. See this card?
Yes.
This is temperance. This is the card of alchemy. See what that angel is doing? By the way, that's an angel. That's a religious symbol. Pouring water into another cup. And it is the progression, how it takes time to do things. But also, if you think about it, it's alchemy. It's making water into wine. That's a religious thing. I'm trying to find another one for you.
Is that also is that also making the best out of a situation?
Temperance is just being patient with your transformation.
Austin.
Don't call him out.
He says now you're saying something. So I mean, he said,
what are you saying, Ross?
Well, I mean, no, I mean, I'm presuming you're pulling that with regards to him.
No, I wasn't. I was pulling the cards to show you because we were talking about religious zealots and everything. People who have this aversion to divination tools. I mean, this is the death card. It's like the pale horse. You got it? The pale horse. This is a transformation. You're leaving shit behind. You're ending one cycle and beginning something new. Where do we know about the pale horse?
Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God! Come on, really?
No, Rider.
The
death, right?
Four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Ace of Cups. What do you got there? We've got the dove with the sacrament, right? This is the chalice. And out of it is pouring the fountains. Those fountains signify the 5 senses.
Why is it coming up? Are you reversing your camera or whatever?
Yeah. I'm mirroring me.
Yeah, because it's backwards on the display.
That's okay.
Not if you want me to read it, it's not.
I don't need you to read it. I'm the tarot reader.
Okay.
I'll read Austin.
You're holding them in your right hand.
I am holding it in my right hand.
Yeah, so on TV, you're looking at it's like your left hand.
That's my left hand. I am ambidextrous. You heard Jeannie say that the other day, right? How she's, she gets weirded out because she cannot read me. Well, she can and she can't.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's that time.
What time do you got?
6:57. What is it they say? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, and when you got to pee.
Why didn't you take a break? I could have handled everything on my own. Don't you know that by now?
Yeah, you did a fine job of it Tuesday and earlier today.
That's the way I used to run my rooms. My clubhouse rooms.
Well, everybody reach out to put him up here again. I'm gonna call him out. There you go, Austin Norman on Facebook. Tell him what an awesome guy I am. Because he's I really like talking to the guy. He's really cool. Back in the gym and it's having lost Moby back in May, been really tough, and I've been spending a lot of time with Matrix, and it's a little bit kind of sort of time for me, get back into working out like this guy does. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks great. And like I said, I want him to kick my ass a little bit, get me caught up like I used to look. I don't look bad right now. It's just that I don't look like I got catching up to do. But yeah, he did say he's going to be celebrating his birthday this coming week. So everybody also wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. February, what did I say? February 6th.
6th.
And don't forget to check
he's a 10 of diamonds.
Who is a 10 of diamonds?
10 of spades, right, Angelica? 10 of spades?
Oh, I think, Austin, your birth card is coming. Well, I know you can hear me. That's the point. He's texting me. He goes, I can hear you. I'm like, yes, we covered that already.
Nothing gets by you, Austin.
Yeah. But
he is, no, I'm sorry. 6 of spades? 6 of spades. Thank you. I was reading it. I was doing it backwards.
Austin, your birth card for tarot reading is the 6 of spades.
If you want what that means, book a reading with me.
Angelica and Marccella.
There you go. I'm not really all big on the cardology thing, but it's fun.
So what is the difference between cardology and you reading tarot cards?
I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. We can do this again on Tuesday.
Well, you did say, I don't think you said what the actual difference is, though. You just said that cardology is not your thing. Because you kind of pulled my birthday card with.
I did. Do you remember what yours was?
Diamonds. Is it 4 of diamonds? I think.
No, you're a 6 of diamonds. Funny because I have 3 of you guys in my life. You, Naisna. Oh no, Christina is also. She's that.
Okay, so I'm seeing a correlation here.
What?
6 of diamonds and 6 of spades. Is that a good pair?
Don't read too much into that, okay?
No, I just see the number 6 in both of them. That's all I see.
We'll look into that. I'll let you know. But I mean,
back. Oh my
cardology
God.
is basically something that connects astrology with playing cards.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look up the 6 of diamonds and the 6 of spades. I will tell you, like I said, that I have 4 of you guys in my life right now. My 6 of diamonds. I'm looking to see if I have any more. Looking to see if I have any 6 of spades that I can compare him to, but
I got a big smiley face back from Austin on Facebook.
Big smiley face. Yeah, just 4 of you guys, 6 of diamonds. I don't have any 6 of spades. I was looking, but
all right. So for Marccella, Where's that? Where's it? God damn it. There we go.
There we go.
Marcella.com. And what is the other one? I mean, it goes to the same place anyway.
You
but I
can't
never-
even pronounce it.
No.
Okay, pay attention, guys. I want to know if any of you can spell this. If you can spell it, you'll find me. Unscrupulous psychopath. All one word. Unscrupulouspsychopath.com. You can thank my friend B for that. Billy thought that it would be funny and gifted me that website, that domain name.
Oh, here's the other one I fell. Was Jeannie on today?
No.
Okay. Check out Fridays on Yergz Radio, Green and Guardian Gang, Friday 9 p.m. YergzRadio.com. If you have challenge coins, that is your place to go. Don't ask me how they do it, but those guys make that very worthy of being on radio. So God love them. That is definitely a good show. That's Sport Cat, who, congratulations to him. Last week, he got sent to FM radio. This week, I'm following him. He starts tomorrow on WDJY-FM in Atlanta. You can get that at WDJYFM.com, anywhere you want to be. I will be the same place the week after. Marcella and I probably one. Dina and I on Monday and Wednesdays might be another. And David Beckmeyer, Corey Lewis, all the really good shows that we got. Jane Stahl, we'll find room for a lot of good people. So really excited about that. That's it. You have a good weekend. I won't talk to you again like this until Tuesday, but we talk every day. So
We talk every day.
Sorry I do that to you, but I do. Yeah.
You got it. You're gonna call me. You're gonna say, I need to know about this guy. So
Yeah, I'm loving it.
bye, Austin.
Yep. See you, buddy. I'll talk to you soon too. And thanks to everybody else for joining. That's it. Cool show. Had fun. And see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Play this thing out of here. All right, everybody.
It doesn't have to be like this.